My dear, please understand this deeply, you are not incomplete in any way. Whether or not you have a partner does not and should not define your worth, your identity, or your value as a person. Society often puts so much emphasis on romantic relationships, making it seem as though being single is somehow a shortcoming or something to be fixed. But that's far from the truth. You, as you are right now, are whole and complete. If you have a partner, that's a beautiful addition to your life, but it's just that, an addition, not a requirement. If you are currently single, that is not a flaw or a failure. It doesn't mean your life is lacking. You are not waiting to begin your life until someone else joins you, your journey is already in motion, and it is yours to live fully. You can be happy on your own, and in fact, you should be. Happiness that comes from within is the most stable and lasting kind. It is important that you learn to enjoy your own company, to find peace and fulfillment in solitude. The most meaningful relationship you will ever have is the one you have with yourself. A person should love themselves the most. Self-love is not selfish, it's foundational. When you love yourself, you begin to understand your worth. You start to treat yourself with kindness, patience, and respect, and you stop settling for less than you deserve. You become your own best friend, your own source of comfort and strength. And when you achieve that kind of self-love, you no longer feel empty or lost without someone by your side. You are already whole. Your happiness should not depend on someone else. It should never be built on another person's presence or behavior. When we tie our emotional well-being to others, we risk becoming unsteady. People change. Circumstances change. What brings us joy one day might shift the next. That's the nature of life, constant change. If your happiness is rooted in others, it can fade with time. But if it's rooted in yourself, it can remain steady, regardless of what's happening around you. Being single is not a weakness. In fact, it is a powerful state to be in. It allows you to focus on yourself, to grow, to explore who you are and what you want. It gives you the freedom to move through the world without restrictions, without needing approval or validation from someone else. You don't have to explain your choices. You don't have to compromise your dreams. You have the space to discover your passions, to build your independence, to shape your life on your own terms. There's strength in standing on your own. It takes courage to face life without leaning on a partner, and that courage builds confidence. You begin to realize that you can handle challenges on your own. You become your own hero. You stop waiting for someone to save you, because you've learned to save yourself. That's a kind of power no one can take from you. If love is something you desire, know that it will come, in its own time, in its own way. You do not have to rush, and you do not have to feel disheartened by seeing others in relationships. Everyone's journey is unique. What is meant for you will find its way to you when the timing is right. Until then, focus on living your life fully. Do the things that light you up. Travel, learn, create, grow. Invest in your passions. Build a life that you are proud of, a life that excites you when you wake up each morning. Use this time to become the best version of yourself. Discover new interests, develop new skills, and deepen your understanding of who you are. Strengthen your sense of self. Be free. Be bold. Take risks. Celebrate your milestones, no matter how small. The more you embrace this phase of your life, the more fulfilled you will feel, and the more magnetic you will become. One day, perhaps when you're least expecting it, you will meet someone who compliments you in the most beautiful way. Someone who sees your light and wants to walk beside you, not complete you. They will bring love, romance, and passion into your life, but they won't be the source of your happiness. You will already have that within yourself. Until that day comes, and even after it does, remember, you are not incomplete. Your life is not on pause. You are not falling behind. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You're doing beautifully, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Appreciate the good in your life. Be grateful for what you have, rather than focusing on what you lack. Every step you take, every lesson you learn, is shaping you into the person you're meant to be. Everything will fall into place when the time is right. Have patience. Keep believing in yourself. Trust that the universe is working in your favor, and let it unfold its magic. You are already enough. You always have been. I can try to lie to myself all I want, repeating over and over that I'll eventually move on, that time will heal everything, but in my heart, I know the truth. I can't move on from you. You are etched into my soul in ways I never even thought possible. Sometimes I feel like I might lose pieces of myself along the way, especially on hard days, but I know I will never, ever forget you. You've become a part of me, inseparable and vital. Loving you is like breathing, it's instinctual, effortless, and essential. It comes from deep within, flowing through me as naturally as the air in my lungs. Loving you feels like the most authentic expression of who I am. Anything else, any feeling that isn't love for you, feels foreign, out of place, like wearing someone else's skin. It doesn't matter if you're close or far, if we're speaking every day or just sharing silence, your love has always managed to reach me. It finds me in the chaos, in the moments when everything else feels like it's falling apart. It calms the storms in my mind. Your love has been my peace when the world was spinning too fast, when I didn't know how to hold myself together. It made me feel steady when I was drowning in uncertainty. You didn't just offer me love, you became my anchor, the one constant that kept me from drifting too far from myself. Every single moment we've spent together is etched into my memory, wrapped in gold, shining with meaning. To me, they are more than memories, they're treasures. What we have feels surreal, like something out of a dream I never want to wake from. It's magical in the truest sense. Before falling in love, I didn't fully understand the depth of it. I thought love was just a feeling, something fleeting and romanticized. But now I see it clearly. Love is transformative. It's life-changing. It's everything. And I've never been happier in my life than I am right now, caught up in the wonder of loving you and being loved by you. I feel grateful every single day for your presence, for the love and care you've so selflessly poured into me. Thank you, for being who you are, for choosing me, for showing me that the right person doesn't just make your life better, they change your entire perspective. You've opened my eyes to a new way of living, one that's lighter, fuller, and more beautiful. Each day feels brighter, each moment more meaningful, and it's all because of you. You've taught me what it means to truly be loved, to feel safe in someone's heart, to be understood in a way that words can't fully capture. There are times when I feel like I could shout my happiness from the rooftops. I want the world to know how deeply I've fallen in love and how joyful this feeling is. I want to become an advocate for love, encouraging everyone to open their hearts and dive into it. Because if everyone could feel just a fraction of what I feel with you, the world would be a different place. A better place. A kinder, softer, more compassionate place. There would be more smiles, more understanding, more patience. I dream of a world where love leads the way, where hearts are open, and where people don't hold back their feelings out of fear. I pray that everyone gets to experience this kind of love, the kind that heals, uplifts, and transforms. I pray that those who are lucky enough to find each other, to truly love one another, stay together forever. Because love like this is rare, and it's worth protecting, nurturing, and fighting for. We need more love in this world, more tenderness, more affection, more care. And I am so incredibly lucky that I get to experience all of that with you. You've changed me in ways I didn't even know I needed. I've become more thoughtful, more reflective. I find myself contemplating life with a newfound depth, pondering meanings I once overlooked. I've started seeing the beauty in small things, in quiet moments. You've inspired me to grow, to become the best version of myself, not for you, but because of you. Because you've shown me how powerful love can be, how it can shape and elevate every corner of a person's life. I'm falling in love not just with you, but with the life we are creating. My heart is full, and it smiles in joy every single day. You are my safe haven, the one place in this chaotic world where I feel truly at peace. You're my own personal Santa, always bringing happiness and hope, even on the darkest days. I am deeply, madly, and unconditionally in love with you. You are an angel, crafted just for me, placed in my life as the most beautiful blessing I could ever ask for. You are, without a doubt, the best thing that has ever happened to me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.